What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Jesus Coin. And you guys, things are just getting started, man. I want to take a moment real quick and actually go back real quick. I hope it's still there. I just saw it. It was a video that I just watched. You guys, you want to watch a video that's going to get you pumped, like genuinely hyped. And I know you watch my videos. Yes, Miss Rachel. I have a 2-year-old. I watch Miss Rachel. You guys, she helps me a lot. This coin right here. I know you're watching this video to get hyped up on Jesus Coin, but this video right here, you guys. And I don't know, is it playing? There's no volume playing. Okay, good. The bell curve, and it's this guy specifically, Murad Mamadov. I don't think he's the one that represents bell curve. I think he's just a guest speaker. But somewhere like, let's see. Let's actually look at it. Okay, hold on real quick. We're gonna open up the video. I'm gonna mute it. So oops, so you can't hear it. Yeah, somewhere around here, around like the 42-minute mark to like right here, like this whole part, and even a little bit before, like I think the whole video is great, but this specific part, it spoke to me about Jesus Coin. Like I really like, if you like Jesus Coin, you want some hopium, listen to this and see if you can't figure out what he's saying and connect the dots. I tried last night to make a video paraphrasing what he said in that video, and I just couldn't get it right, man. I couldn't get it right, but I have an idea. I have a foresight, a vision of an idea of what niche crypto communities are going to look like in the future. And I could just see Jesus Coin being one of those communities. You guys, I know some of you, like George, shout out to George, Kimbari, Maker Lee himself, right? Maker Lee, Official Lee Calafia, I forget how to pronounce the last part, but Official Lee. I know there's a lot of you in the Jesus Coin community that do believe Jesus Coin could do a 1,000x from here or more. See $100 billion market cap, all that. I've never been a proponent of that, right? I've definitely said that I believe it could see a $1 billion market cap, maybe even billions, maybe even tens of billions. I've been open to that, and maybe not this cycle, but next cycle. I've always thought that that's a possibility, right? It's a meme coin. Anything can happen. But Jesus Coin's a little bit more than a meme coin, right? And this is what, like, I have a hard time because when you talk about memes, a lot of people just assume they're all jokes. And this is where, you guys, this part of the video, what I'm about to say, this is where this stuff started to click for me, that he's not aware of Jesus Coin, but he's literally talking about, when he's talking about the most ideal kind of meme situation, like the next religion, like we've got a religion coin right here, okay? And this is why I have a hard time calling Jesus Coin a meme coin, because when we think of meme coins, we think of the funny dogs, we think of the funny cats, the funny frogs, the whatever, the jokes. It's just a joke, right? And memes often are jokes, but Jesus itself is not a joke. Jesus Coin is not a joke. It's not a meme of Jesus or like a blasphemous rendition of it, right? The people who are involved aren't making fun of Christianity. Everybody who's involved with Jesus Coin or the community, and maybe not everybody, but most of them are themselves Christians, and everybody are people who want to see this thing succeed as a coin and as a community. You guys literally created crypto church, and you don't talk about, I've been there. I've been to plenty of them, right? Shout out to George on that note as well. You guys talk about crypto here and there, and I especially so whenever I'm on there, right? But and it's been a while. I miss my crypto church friends, but you don't even talk about crypto. You guys have literally, in the name of your own religion, circling around this coin, this crypto community, you guys have formed your own little Bible studies, your own little church gatherings every single day of the week, and you've coordinated it. Like, listen to this part of the video, man. Listen to this and tell me he's not, like, he's talking about an ideal meme coin, what kind of coin to look for, and tell me his points don't check off Jesus Coin to a T. The point I'm trying to get to is I've never accepted the possibility or the thought even that a coin like Jesus Coin could be worth $100 billion in market cap or more. I don't think it's going to happen this cycle. Maybe it does. I doubt it does. But I think I'm more open to the idea, the belief that Jesus Coin could see some serious growth in its lifetime, and it could have more than just this cycle in lifetime. and I'll go over my reasons why. But I'm under that belief for the first time, and actually not just like genuinely accepting it as like, okay, it's a possibility. And I always compare it like this, like, okay, it's a possibility the sun couldn't come up tomorrow. I accept that as a possibility. I'm not being that literal. When I say I accept Jesus coin could go to a $100 billion market cap, I'm not accepting it as a possibility like I accept that the sun could not come up tomorrow. Even though I would bet everything I have the sun will come up tomorrow, I still accept it's a possibility. Anything and everything can happen. I'm not being philosophical about it. I'm being literal when I say I accept it as a possibility. I genuinely believe Jesus coin could see a $100 billion valuation or more. Let me explain myself, right? And it really goes well together. It sounds crazy. I sound like a madman. Maybe not to Official Lee, maybe not to Kinbari, maybe not to Jesus Outlaws or Maker himself, right? Maybe not to the fold of the Jesus coin community. Maybe not the core believers in the community itself, right? That doesn't sound crazy, but to the average person, it might sound crazy. But when you watch this video, you watch this clip, it makes it seem less crazy. It might still seem crazy, right? It's Jesus coin itself is worth what, like 12 million in market cap right now. 19. Okay, so sorry, 19. Right, it moved up. It moved up recently. So 19.8 million in market cap right now. Talking about 100 billion, you guys, is insane. It's like genuinely. I'm not gonna do the. Let's just say you're at 20 million right now. 20 million. Okay. If you were to do a 10x, you're at 200 million. You do it 100x, you're at 2 billion. 20 billion is 1,000x. That's 20 billion. Okay. 10,000x is 200 billion, which would then make a 5,000x. 5,000x. 5,000x would be 100 billion. And a 5,000x means you put $1,000 in to invest, you get out $5 million. That's what a 5,000x is in terms of growth. Okay. It's insane. And that might just be scratching the surface, man. That really might just be scratching the surface. Shout out to Leaf for turning me onto this video too. This actually, I like both these guys. I've never seen them before, but I definitely like Murad Mamadov. I think he's got an interesting perspective. Beyond just what I'm talking about here, he actually offered an interesting perspective on a few different things. And take everything with a grain of salt, just like with me, right? I don't know everything. This guy doesn't know everything. He seems smart. He seems intelligent. Intelligent, smart people are wrong at times. They can be wrong. They can be right in their train of thought and they miss something, and the outcome is not at all close to what they expect it to be. He's not a prophet, but he makes a lot of good points, and he lays out the dots again. I think it's the reason why I keep recommending that you watch this video, probably as a whole, but specifically this part, like 42 minutes in to like 52 minutes in, that little 10-minute part there. Tell me if he's not talking about Jesus coin exactly in this, right? It's not a meme in the sense that people think of memes. It's not a silly thing. It's a meme coin in the sense that, yes, it's a crypto, but it's about something more serious. The people who are about this meme, it's not just a joke. You guys aren't just in it to make money. The amount of people that have come and stayed since we've moved down is a testament to that, right? And of course, we're all in it to make money. Of course, every single person that buys, you can't tell me, you're lying to me and to yourself if you're telling me that you bought this coin not planning or hoping to turn a profit off of it. Okay, of course you are. But it's more than that, and I know it's more than that for a lot of you, right? I've seen the community, and I know a lot of people in crypto, and I say this time and time again about Jesus coin, but a lot of people say that their community is different. In my genuine opinion, it might be biased because I own some Jesus coin. I'm a top 200 wallet, right? I might be biased. I genuinely believe that the Jesus coin community is something special. It's something different because you guys you're not fabricating your knit tight community off of the idea of Doge or Shiba, the Doge killer, or Pepe. It's not this fabricated, just funny meme. This is a belief system that goes back thousands of years. It goes back before any of us ever existed. This is something like real, right? And Jesus coin itself sounds silly, but when you break it down, it's the biggest religion coin that exists. To my knowledge, there's not a bigger Christianity coin out there, and it's only at $19 million, okay? It's only there, okay? Christianity itself is the biggest religion in the world by population, okay? There might be an Islam coin. There might be a Judaism coin. There might be other religious coins going into the future. Maybe they won't exist at all. I don't know. I'm not saying that could be a thing, but I'm just painting the picture where I could see this thing going through the roof from humble beginnings as literally what is, in my opinion, from what I know, the biggest Christianity coin that exists. It's not the only one, there's plenty of them, but it's the biggest one. It's the one that has seen the most amount of growth and has seen the most amount of maintenance and consistency, right? What's control in its price, right? The least amount of like sporadic volatility. Even though these moves are still sporadic and volatile, of course they're going to be at such a low market cap. But I've seen the scenario in my head. The vision has been laid out, right? Like where I can genuinely imagine Jesus coin being worth a crazy amount more than I personally ever expected. I don't know about you guys, but a 5,000x from here, $100 billion market cap is insane. And it doesn't have to stop there, okay? There's some points that he makes in here that alludes to the idea of why it doesn't have to stop there. And I'll kind of go over it real quick, just briefly. In his words, but I'm paraphrasing it. Again, I don't want to go too deep into it because I'm not the best spoken with this. He's definitely better at it, I think. But a lot of coins, meme coins too, crypto projects, they try to generate revenue and try to tie their project to that revenue, like stocks, right? Because that's what stocks do. You base the stock price off of the revenue. We have earnings reports, stuff like that. And what's nice about that is it gives you a floor. It gives you something. If you're like, okay, this company's making at least $1 million a month, you know, that's $12 million a year. They should be worth like at least like what 5 times that in a market cap valuation, or 10 times that, like whatever. I don't know the proper like way to evaluate that would be, but you would at least have some kind of a floor, right? But with that, you also have a ceiling. If you're making $1 million a month in a company, you're not going to have a valuation that's like $100 billion, right? So tying your stock, your asset, to a revenue stream is nice for the floor, but it's not nice because it gives you a ceiling. With meme coins, we don't have that floor, so we can see a lot of loss, but we also don't have that ceiling either, which means that it's literally just hype that pumps us, right? And I've always believed that line of thinking. I feel like I've always thought that way, but hearing him say that like out loud, it puts things in perspective. I really, really would recommend. I'm going to stop coming back to this, but I used to have beautiful hair, just like this guy, man. Maybe I'm just projecting, right? Living vicariously through this guy. I want you to watch his video because it's me, man. Watch it. No, but I really do think that this part, specifically this little 10-minute segment, I think it's really eye-opening, right? And it projects out. It really does, not just for Jesus coin, but it does, to me, it opens the door for the possibility of like community coins. Like I don't know how to explain it in just like a short amount of time, but I believe that people, mom and pop shops, even big real retail locations, they might have their own niche cryptos that they accept that are outside of like the world accepted currency, right? Like you might go to Walmart, and every company, every brand, every chain that's owned by Walmart or in cahoots with Walmart, they might have like a community coin that they like. There will be coins that are built around ideas, right? like who knows what, like all kinds of, there are new forms of ideology and philosophy that come about all the time, or maybe not new forms, but new trends in old ways of thinking and new ways of thinking that come about. All I'm trying to say, without getting too lost in the translation, you can see what I'm saying when I say I can't talk about this stuff, is that community coins, I think, will become a thing. Meme coins are a thing, and community coins will form around the meme originally, right? But the more serious memes, the more serious ideas, philosophies that kind of come to play, those will be the ones that stick. And what more of a serious idea do you have than like literally Christianity? And Jesus coin, again, it is a meme coin. Like technically it is a meme coin, right? But it's more than just a funny dog or a funny frog, right? This is actually people who are involved in this community for what I think any person who is of the Christian faith would assume is the right reason. If you don't believe that, if you hear this and you're seeing this and you're thinking, this is just a blasphemous coin, you don't know the people who are involved. They're anything but blasphemous to Christianity. And I'm gonna end the video with this, right? I'm gonna end the video with this just as a thought. Okay, this is my story. you can apply it maybe in thought to a bunch of other people. But I have a grandfather. Shout out to my papa. I love my papa. Shout out to my grandpa Robert also. Okay, I've got multiple grandfathers, but I've got and they're actually both involved in crypto, to be fair. But my grandpa, my papa, he's more conservative, and didn't really see, he gets crypto now, or he might not get it completely. I don't know if anybody gets it completely, but he gets it a lot more now, and he sees the potential in it more now than he did before. But the first coin and the only coin that I got him to invest in so far is Jesus coin, right? Is Jesus coin. And he's a Christian himself, right? And I'm just saying it, he understood that it wasn't just like some kind of like funny like meme to make money, or to make fun of Jesus with. It was Jesus coin. It's an investment. It's a crypto that has the name Jesus, right? The community itself is about Jesus. He knows, because he watches these videos. He knows, like and I talked to him too. Like, he obviously knows that the Jesus community is not like making fun of Christianity. They're actually about Christianity and promoting it and forming their own tight-knit communities and circles inside of it too. It's this beautiful, wonderful thing, honestly, that's happened, I think, through crypto. And this is just one of many communities and cultures that will develop in the community, in the crypto space. And I just really think that we could have found a winner with this one. You guys, it might not be, who knows? 5 years from now, 10 years from now, maybe there's a Christianity coin that's not Jesus coin. Maybe it's a different coin. But I can't think of a more historical figure, right? Like, literally, it doesn't matter if you're religious or not. Like, everybody knows who Jesus is. It just, it makes sense to me, man. And it's kind of the first of its kind in that sense, right? It's got an early leap on this religion prospect. I don't know. I just think it could be. And again, back to my grandpa, my own personal story. You don't even have to be involved in crypto to want to get involved in this, right? This isn't, because it's not a joke, right? It's literally people who are of a similar belief, of a similar faith, of a similar camp. People like that like to support each other, right? And they like to get involved. You hear that you can donate stuff with Jesus coin, right? Like, and do stuff like that. They might want to buy just so they can donate to their friends in Africa without having to wire it, or without having to get all these all tied up at customs, and like all these fees that come on with transacting things across borders, right? Jesus coin can facilitate all of that any time of the day, any day of the week, holidays regardless. It can do that in real time now from your bed. You don't need a bank. You don't need a wire to anybody in the world that might need it. And of course, they change that Jesus coin out for dollars and stuff, but they'd at least have some kind of means of value to base it from, to exchange. There's a lot of things that I could just see that could come to fruition, that this guy doesn't go into tremendous detail, right? This video is way longer than 10, like what I'm making right now is way longer than 10 minutes, but there is a thought process. I think there's like a map that he lays out here. And if you listen to it, if you formulate it yourself, it's a bigger thought than just 10 minutes. Okay. It's a bigger picture, right? And the underlying message that I'm trying to get at here, I've gone on forever, is that I might be holding on to more Jesus coin after this next move up than I originally thought. I'm definitely going to sell some, because I expect volatility. I don't expect it to move up, but I was more in the belief that this could have been the end of its move, the end of its cycle, this next phase, right? This next move up. I was more in that belief before this past like week. I'm more in the belief now that we have higher up to go. I don't think that we'll be at $100 billion by the end of this cycle. Hundreds of millions, maybe even billions by the end of this cycle. Still a phenomenal feat, but I definitely believe we have a lot of work to do. And certainly by the end of the year, the target remains the same. By the end of the year, you guys, I did so much talking. I'm sure so many people that watch this channel they probably got bored. You guys probably got bored or clicked away, didn't care about most of what I had to say. I know I repeat myself and I could just drone on at times, but and then somebody once said, they're like, be more confident in yourself. I'm like, I'm not confident when I say that stuff. I'm confident in who I am. I know who I am. I'm just addressing it, right? Like, I know I ramble. I know I like to talk, and not everybody appreciates that, right? But this is how I do it. I am confident. I'm doing it my way, right? I'm not trying to do it another way, but But I appreciate the thought. Whoever you were that said that, I appreciate what you're saying. I get it. No, but from a minimum, by the end of the year, I would expect 745%. That's what I was saying. I got all caught up. I was like, this is the good stuff. This is the stuff people want to hear, right? Where's it going to go? When's it going to get there? An 8.5x by the end of this year to potentially a 19.5x, 20x by the end of this year is still on the table. We're at 6 zeros, 125 right now, guys. Things are moving up, and I genuinely mean it. I genuinely mean what I said on X.com yesterday. I think we're here. We're here in a move that's going to send us up. All I did here was I took, what was it? Was it this tool? Yes, yeah. Bars pattern. Took the low to the high, and I just moved it over here, right? That's it. That's all, right? That next move literally comes up right in our zone, right in that expected zone, right? We're here now, okay? It doesn't seem like it, right? Because obviously this move moved up faster. We haven't really had a significant move up yet, but what if next week we're up here? And then we're basically right on time. You know what I mean? Like I think we're in the midst of this move right now. That was the whole point of the X.com post, was we're in the midst of it right now. Even if it doesn't feel like it, you guys, I genuinely think like you're gonna look back at the end of this year. You're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, we're in it right now, man. Like I was in this whole move, and it doesn't feel like it right now. It doesn't. It just feels like you're in the same mess that you're in, because you technically still are. But man, like right down here, right, you were still at a lower high. You were still consolidating. The opportunity to move down was still there. You didn't feel like you were in this move that was going to do like a 60-something X in the course of 2 months, but you were, even though you were moving sideways for a bit of time. You might not feel like you're in this move right now. It's going to take you to new all-time highs, but I very much do believe we are. And it's going to happen by the end of the year. And that's all I got to say. This video went on way longer than I thought it would. That's all I got. If you guys like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. If you do watch this video and you're still watching my video right now that I'm making, I always encourage people to say, like, on the comments, be like, hey, came over from C-Zar's channel, or like I saw C-Zar recommended you guys, like, good video, or like whatever, you know, like be polite. But if you could throw my name out there too, because I like doing collabs with people, you know. And sometimes people, you know, I watch their channel, they can watch my stuff, we can figure out what people are about. I don't know, like, you know, like it's good to get the name out there, right? Get some viewers to him, get some viewers to me, all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Maybe don't say you're from C-Zar's channel. That might seem a little bit like, because I don't like that. I don't like whenever people try to just like come promote their stuff. I don't know. I don't block people who try to promote their stuff, right? Like if it's straight spam, then I do hide them, right? But that's like scamming stuff. If people are trying to promote their stuff, I don't normally hide it, actually. So I don't know. This is a weird way to end the video, guys, but but I'm gonna end the video there. Just watch this. You don't gotta leave a comment. Definitely leave a like. If you leave a comment, tell them you appreciate it or whatever. But that's all I gotta say. If you guys like this video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. And you guys, I genuinely believe more in Jesus Coin now than I ever have. I think it's gonna do well. I think this next rally is gonna be awesome, man. Wouldn't it be great if I was underplaying it? Wouldn't it be great if we actually went higher than I'm expecting it to go? I would get psyched, man. All right, take care. Bye-bye.